Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 8th. I had a feeling this card was going to come out. I kept hearing the phrase birth of a baby, birth of a baby, the birth of a baby. Now, it doesn't mean that there is an actual baby being birthed this week. Could very well be. If that's you, congratulations. I see a child. And the work that goes into caring for this child, it's like the fresh eyes versus the jaded perspective, the energy, the brand new, fresh, I'm ready to go versus I've been at this a long time, I'm quite tired. I don't know, someone might be coming in to relieve you of your duty. I feel like you get this energy boost to reach the end, to reach the finish line, to reach your goal. But keep yourself nourished, keep yourself positive, keep yourself in the light. I'm seeing there could be a potential drain to you physically, Cancer. Let's get one more card just to start off the reading. I think also a lot of you are really pushing to finish a goal. You've got a finish line, you've got a deadline, and you're eager to announce or launch something, because I see a ribbon cutting. I see a ribbon cutting. I see truth being revealed. I see announcements. If some of you have been wondering about the truth of a situation, if something has needed further investigation or further discovery. I mean, this could be your car. There could be a strange noise under the hood. This could be something with your health. It could be something in a family dynamic. There's a situation where you have needed further investigation for clarity to get the true answer. We really had to do some digging. So I feel like Pluto is active this week. So there's discovery. It's like turning over the soil, digging something up. It's like a discovery. Something is discovered. Your hard work is going to pay off. And I feel like this is where you polish. It's like you're digging something up from the earth and then you're polishing it and realizing, my goodness, I've just found a natural amethyst in my own backyard or something like that. Polishing as well for publish. I see publishing happening. Release. A lot of you could be releasing, publishing, sending something out into the world, maybe mailing stuff, finishing a big order. You're finishing something big and sending it out into the world. And I see that this brings a big relief. So well done, congratulations. I think you are going to be recognized for the work you've done. I do see, though, that some of you may need to remove yourselves or say no to something because it has been physically draining you. You just might feel a little tired this week. You might just need a little more rest. You might just need a little more rest than usual. The sun is interesting because it encourages growth and it warms us and it represents happiness, and you can see everything clearly when the sun is out, right? There's no guessing. It's like, oh, that's fully illuminated. I see exactly what's in front of me. Everything just feels a little easier when the sun is out. It feels like you've got a good mojo, but then the Queen of Swords symbolizes sometimes these gray storm clouds. When a certain person enters a room, they kind of bring the storm clouds with them. Or if you've been in one place too long, if you've been at something too long, if you do something repetitively, you might experience a minor injury, a bit of burnout, like a bit of a flare up, or like muscle soreness. I'm gesturing to my wrist because it feels like you're doing something repetitively, but you actually need a break from it in order to heal your body. So I don't know if you're currently getting enough rest, Cancer, but you might need a little more rest this week, or, going forward, just scheduling accordingly. I'm not sure if that's possible. Some of you definitely have a child around, and it's very difficult to, I imagine, get rest when you need it, because someone who's reliant on you needs you. And it's quintessential parenting. It's 24/7, right? So I feel like that is not just about children. I feel like there's an endeavor. Maybe you have taken it on. If you're considering it, though, I feel like it's looking at the full picture of what does this actually entail? What will this actually require of me? Like the job, you get a new job, there's a job posting, and it's, oh, we only need you for like 30 hours a week, but then you find out that you're actually on call 24/7, or you might, it's like more demanding as time goes on. So read the fine print. I feel like there could be a need to really look at fine print this week. Ask those questions about, if you are just getting involved with something, asking what's really expected of me here, because this is what I can give. I also see with that 10 of Wands that there's something, that there's a truth that someone needs to let off of their chest. They've been carrying a truth, and it's kind of weighing on their shoulders. This person might have a tendency to push people away. This person could be the Queen of Swords. They might push people away, or they're very grouchy as a defense mechanism. They don't want people getting close to them because they don't want, I don't know, something needs to be let go. Someone doesn't want to be fully found out, so they're a little secretive. But for you personally, I mean, Cancer, we like to keep our secrets, don't we? Sometimes, there are things that are just for us. But it really will benefit you to unload this to someone. And so we have the High Priestess. She is a spiritual teacher, a guide, an advisor. She is your higher self. She could be a tarot reader. She could be a psychotherapist. She could be someone who will keep your secrets. So be careful this week about who you share something with, because I feel like you're in a little bit of a vulnerable state because you've got so much going on that you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed. So you just kind of need to you're like, I just need to unload. I just need to tell my coworker about this crazy week I'm having. But then still, I don't know if I see that in the cards that you should do that. I feel like what the cards are saying is still, be discerning about who you share this information with, but you do need to let it out. And so who's the High Priestess in your life? Who can you always unload to? Who will hold your secrets? Is it your journal? Is it a teacher? Someone who is sworn to confidentiality? Because it does help to purge. It does help to purge. Someone could be coming to you. You are the High Priestess. They come to you with deep, deep secrets. And you hold that with honor and respect. So the secret is shared. A secret is shared. Okay, what's this then? The Hermit. The High Priestess and the Hermit. It's like you're releasing the physical this week. You're releasing the physical body and going into more of the spiritual self. If some of you are missing a person, if you've lost somebody recently, if you're in mourning, my condolences to you, sincerely. I see that there's a spiritual worker who may be able to channel or connect to that energy for you and perhaps transmit messages. So it is a good week to get a reading or to seek an advisor. And the Moon. Yeah, carrying a lot. Sun and the Moon. Wow. So you get the full picture. You get the full picture. I don't know if that full moon back in last week in Gemini illuminated something big, and that's why you're experiencing this change now. I feel like a lot of you are just ready to go into hermit mode. You're ready to be more withdrawn from the world because you've got something you need to focus on. Like you need to focus on your studies, your practice, your reflective time. It just feels like you want to call your energy back to you. You've been giving away and calling the energy back in now. It's amazing what an individual can accomplish with solitude, with determination. I feel like you're connecting to a strong I heard spiritual residency, resonance, reflection. Some of you could be traveling to temples. You might be going on a pilgrimage. You could be going on a retreat. Connect to the subconscious this week. The subconscious mind is revealing something to you. I see psychodynamics as well, somebody who is able to kind of analyze, power dynamics and relationship problems, feelings of inferiority in your life. I see that you really want a quiet week. And it's interesting because as much as there's a challenging situation in life, and as much as you want to kind of turn your back on it or be done with it, I think you'd rather see it and experience it so that you know exactly what's going on. I mean, this could be a family dynamic where there is a child involved, and maybe you're uncertain about how that child, how the child is doing. And if you were to turn your back, you would always be in this unknowing. And I think you'd rather be in the knowing. So what's hidden will be revealed this week. Something's coming up from the depths and it needs to be expressed. It can be expressed through sound. I see energy healing, sound therapy, reflection, a confidant, an advisor, and you withdrawing from the world to pursue a spiritual practice and to maybe work more with your cycles, your natural cycles. Above, it's very masculine, the top row, and then down here it's more like feminine, like more in a flow, like an ebb and flow state. It's changing. It's not constantly and it's not rigid. It's, today I'm going to do a 12-hour day because I can, but tomorrow I might not work at all. Like doing that more ebb and flow, it's a little more freeing for you energetically. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box below the video. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.